Welcome to a special edition of Tech 5 Reviews. Forget the ads and the speeches and the polls. I'm going to cut through all the noise and just tell you the top 5 things that will happen if Donald Trump is elected president on November 5th. Number 1. Those prosecuted and imprisoned for storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, whom Donald Trump calls political prisoners, will receive presidential pardons and be released from prison. Number 2. The U.S. will surrender Ukraine to Russia and withdraw from NATO in the most significant act of appeasement since Munich in 1938, when Adolf Hitler was given a green light to annex parts of Czechoslovakia. As we all know, Poland was next on Hitler's list, and the rest is history. Number 3. Trickle-down economics will make its comeback tour.
20 of you and you're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts?
With another round of tax cuts for big business and the wealthiest Americans. Just like 2017, the rich will get richer, and trillions of dollars will be added to the national debt. Number 4. As of 2022, Roe v. Wade is no longer the law of the land. The Republicans favored to win back the Senate. Legislation to ban abortion nationwide will make it to the president's desk.
Republican Senator Lindsey Graham introduced a bill that would ban abortion starting at 15 weeks, and that would be all across the nation. This would be the most significant abortion proposal by a Republican in Congress since Roe v. Wade was overturned.
The final step would be for Donald Trump to sign it into law. All state-level legislative and constitutional protections would be rendered null and void, as federal law trumps state law, pun intended. And number 5, using century-old laws like the Alien Enemies Act, Donald Trump will enlist the U.S. military to go door to door, rounding up millions whom he has called the enemy within and vermin.
People are the enemies from within.
The enemy from within are more dangerous than Russia.
We have some very bad people. It should be very easily handled by the military.
Depending on their immigration status, some would be held in so-called deportation camps, pending removal flights, including dreamers brought to the United States as children, as well as the immigrant parents and spouses of U.S. citizens. And there you have it. Americans on November 5th will decide whether our 235-year-old constitutional republic of checks and balances will endure, or whether we will follow the path of China and Russia and become an authoritarian state governed by an all-powerful leader that doesn't recognize lost elections or the peaceful transfer of power. Yes, it can happen here. The stakes have never been higher. Vote like it's the last election of our lifetimes, because depending on the outcome, it might be.